Hey everyone, the Holy Grail of financial freedom will be exposed to you in this video. Now, this is not a concept for the rich, the famous, and the elite, but rather this is a concept that literally everybody can implement into their lives. And yes, even you. So let's get into it and discuss this. But hey everybody, if you're new here, my name is Matt. Thanks so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video. All right, so what are the magic words? Well, let me give you a little hint. If you've ever heard of or listened to Kevin O'Leary speak, I guarantee you've probably heard the magic words as he says them all the time. I'll give you another quick hint. Every business in the world focuses on this. What is it? Cash flow. Cash flow is the holy grail of financial freedom. Now again, this is something that every single person can implement into their lives. There are a million different ways that you can get cash flow, but let me give you a couple quick examples. Now again, these examples may not pertain to everybody, but guess what? There are so many different ways that you can get cash flow. It's literally endless. But let me give you a couple quick examples and very common examples that many people recognize and know about. Number one, rental income. Maybe you have a rental property. Maybe you own a house and you rent out the basement. Maybe you rent out a bedroom. Maybe you rent out an extra garage space. Well, every single month, the person that is renting from you, your tenant, is giving you a check. Provided your check, the check that you receive, is greater than the expenses that you pay for that property or that space, you are getting cash flow. Let me give you a couple more examples. Music royalties. Let's say back in the day you were a musician, or maybe you still are, and you produce songs and you put them out there and people buy these songs from you, maybe online for $1.99 or $2.99. I don't really know what music goes for, but let's just say it's that amount. You get a royalty. Maybe every quarter, whoever is selling the music for you sends you a royalty check for a few hundred or a few $1,000, or maybe tens of thousands, or maybe you're a really prominent musician and maybe you get hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know. There's some people out there getting that. That's one example. Another example could be, maybe you wrote a book at some point in your life, maybe 20 years ago or 3 months ago, you wrote a book and you have it out there online for sale. Maybe you have digital versions. Maybe you have physical copies that you sell. Maybe you have audiobooks that you sell. Well, guess what? For every copy of that print that you sell, you get a royalty, otherwise known as cash flow. Another example could be, maybe you were, or you still are, a financial advisor or an insurance agent. Well, throughout your career, you sell financial products and you sell insurance products. Well, guess what? If those people that you sold to are still holding the financial products and or the insurance products that you sold them at some point previously in your career, every time their policy renews or something renews with their financial product, guess what? Once again, you get a royalty. Yes, this is all cash flow. Once again, cash that is flowing to you. Cash flow is simply that, cash that is just flowing to you on maybe a weekly, maybe a monthly, maybe quarterly, semi-annually, or annual basis. Let me give you another example. Let's say you like to buy stocks. You buy stocks in the stock market. You like to focus on buying stocks that pay a dividend. Well, guess what dividends are? Those are paid out most likely, typically, on a quarterly basis. Every single quarter, you get a check from all of the stocks that you are invested in with your dividend payment. Once again, this is cash flow. Cash flow that is flowing to you on a quarterly basis. And basically, the only thing you needed to do to get it is you bought some stock in that company. Pretty cool concept, right? Now, I get it. These are some really basic concepts, but I wanted to give you some basic ones because everybody understands these. Everybody knows what all of this means, right? There are obviously more sophisticated ways of getting cash flow, but literally everybody can do it. You just got to be a little bit creative and think, hey, is there a product that I've developed at some point in my life that I could maybe license to a bigger company who can go out and maybe sell that product on my behalf and as a result, send me back some royalties each and every quarter? Maybe they sell 10,000 of your products over the course of a year. And 4 times throughout the year, they send you quarterly payments with your royalty checks from based on how much of that product they sold of yours. Again, this is a cool concept. Every single business in the world focuses on cash flow. What are our margins and what is our cash flow based on the products and or services that we sell? Again, this is something that literally everybody can implement into their lives. It's incredibly powerful. And if you want financial freedom, you need to start setting up cash flow. Setting up cash flow, multiple sources of income. And how can you get cash flow? How can you get more cash flowing to you? It might start out as a little drip, 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 drip. And then it might start out as a little stream. And then after a while, the thing's going to turn into a fire hose of cash flowing toward you. So it's typically a slow process. But anyway, I hope this helps you out to better understand the holy grail behind financial freedom. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video, and I will continue to help you gain financial freedom. Thanks, everybody. I'll catch you later.